way!
Dust for dust!
Dance in the
Double
wind!
demon fang!
Sleep now. Into the shadows! That'll come in handy. Blah, blah, blah.
Double demon fang!
Dust for dust! Now I'm in the groove.
You're mine! Double demon fang! It's over!
Leave the enemy's arc. I never miss.
No complaints here.
Double demon fang! Not a
Here
chance!
goes!
Ignite!
More for the
Now you see what I can do.
What do I do?
Cut!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. I need something to eat.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Here! Reload!
You're
Get
mine!
in there with the others!
Double demon fang!
Power of one! Thunderblade! I can do this all day!
You're mine!
My Astrolator
Then
Blade!
flying free. Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Double demon fang!
Lightning orb!
Take this!
Whoa! Hey! One at a
Double
time!
demon fang!
Thunderblade!
You're mine! Double demon
You made
fang!
quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
Do it!
more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Double demon fang!
Do it!
Looks like we won.
Go no further!
You're mine! I'm on double demon fang! Come and face me! This one's all mine!
First strike!
You're mine! I'll run you through! Double demon fang! You're finished! I'm on it! Take this! Burn!
You made quick work of them.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Double
content.
demon fang!
Run well. Demons descend. Flashing bang.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Out of our way!
You're mine! I'm on demon fang!
Go shoot lightning condemned!
Here I come!
Thunderblade!
Double demon fang! You're finished!
Lightning condemned!
You're mine!
First
You're
aid!
finished! I'll run you through! Fang blast! Take this!
By the
Double
power of
demon
one!
fang! You're finished!
First
strike!
Wind
Take this!
Astrolator Blade! Dance in the wind! Here I go!
We
And
did it!
again.
Not a chance!
Feel!
I can carve through armor.
Do it!
Double demon fang!
Talon storm. All aboard the victory train.
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Yeah, I wish we could just go straight through without all this hassle.
On the other hand, the collapsed parts let you reach some places you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Now that you mention it, the ceiling's not gonna come down on us.
break through! Take this! Ignite!
Demon Flame! Reload!
I'm not done!
Thunderblade!
Double Demon
Now!
Flame! Take this! River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well
Now,
done!
You're mine!
Eat this!
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle. I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Go!
Double Demon
I'm
Flame!
getting started! I'm ready!
We are freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong!
What do you think?
That's my turn!
Now!
That's freaking
We
justice!
confiscated!
It's over!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
No escape! Mirage!
I'm on it!
Nice. This way! Here goes!
Goodwill! Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
No choice! Here I come! Double Demon Fang!
You're reload! Raging Cascade!
Take
In here!
Double Demon Fang! Take this!
More for the
Let the
stockpile!
marksman handle this.
Now!
Take this!
We're thinning them out.
Please? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly. Get toasty!
Bird strike! Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come! I'm on the Demon Fang!
Here it comes.
Talon
With
Hurricane!
Astral Energy! Raging Cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
Sleep now.
Take this! I'll take you all on! You're mine! This one's all mine! Burn in hell!
Hey, one at a time!
Double Demon Fang!
Now!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right,
Here goes!
no time to hold back. Double Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Eagle Dive! Double Demon Fang!
Talon Storm!
You're mine!
Ancient armor is all mine!
Demons descend!
Flashing bang! Easy!
Way to go!
Armor won't save you!
managed to pull through.
Hey, Law. Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master, of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, it's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Oh, we were just engaging in a bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then, suit yourselves. Hey, I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face. When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr taught you? Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? What were you two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind him, Rinwell. It's just... well, maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... it's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No! Okay, it's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. Oh, what?
Oh, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion! Guess we should probably follow after her, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
So if I remember right, there are 6 elements of astral energy, and darkness is only on Rena, and light can only be found on Dana, right?
Right. I only remember because my parents drilled it all into my head when I was little.
How did we find out about dark astral energy in the first place if it's not on Dana, though?
Beats me. I couldn't tell you how or when we figured out that sort of stuff. I'm sure there's other stuff we've forgotten along the way, too.
Yeah, I bet. And then we forget that knowledge was even forgotten at all, and it's back to square one.
Exactly. That's why we need to take good care of what knowledge and artifacts we still have left.
You really have a thing for old stuff, don't you?
Well, I don't know that I'd call it just a thing. It's also something that helps me feel connected to our world.
Connected?
It's nothing. Forget I even mentioned it. I should have guessed that there'd be no way he'd understand. How could he? Whew!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Double Demon Fang! I'm on here!
Where are you going?
Double Demon Fang! Eat this! Here I go! We got flyers!
Do it! I've got this! Let him march
Double
this
Demon
way!
Fang! All yours! Double Demon Fang! No escape!
By the power of water!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang! It's over! I'm on it!
Now, nice!
Leave it all to luck. Like we're gonna lose to small fry.
What's wrong?
Huh?
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Just great.
That can't be.
Nice.
Very well.
Maybe we should have left them alone.
Thanks, Shion.
Why are you thanking me?
Ow! You're mine! Double demon fang! Right! Talon hurricane! Here I come! Eagle fly! Do it! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! See that? Training.
My fists are crushing it out there!
I hate camping out.
Why do you keep staring at me, Shion?
Just, what is that wolf on your shoulder?
Oh, this thing? I love it! I got it off a street vendor for just 10 gold.
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
Hey, 10 gold's a bargain if you ask me.
Because it wouldn't sell otherwise. It serves no practical purpose. Honestly, I'm surprised you paid 10 whole gold for it.
Shut up!
But the detail is so lifelike. I think you made a good choice, Law.
Really?
I have no idea why you wear it over your shoulder, though.
I think it looks pretty cool. "87! 88! 89! Oh, shoot!"
What the? Is the enemy attacking?
Sorry about that. You're not hurt, are you?
Law? What on Dana are you doing?
What am I doing? Training, obviously. I found these nice and heavy rocks that I decided to strap onto my arms, but I guess I didn't tie them down good enough because they went flying.
So you were doing improvised weight training. You and your crazy ideas.
I can't help it. If I'm not training, it's easy for me to get anxious.
Well, that's fair. Actually, I remember seeing you practicing your forms for some time when we were camping the other day.
Yep. No amount of muscle will do you any good if you don't stay on top of your fighting forms. It always feels good when I know I'm still sharp.
Sounds to me like you have too much pent-up energy.
Don't train so hard that you wind up hurting yourself, Law. I promise you, you're already perfectly strong as it is.
No, I'm not. You never know what we'll run into out there. You can never go into a fight too prepared. And that's the truth. Besides, I won't rest until I know that I'm stronger than you, Alphen.
Oh, I see how it is. Well, I don't plan on letting you beat me. Maybe I'll add some weights to my sword and practice swinging it. That should help out.
Alphen, are you crazy?
You're right. This does make for decent training. Good call with the extra weight, Law.
Right? Now you get it!
Since we've already come this far, what do you say we have a little one-on-one with our rocks strapped on?
Hell yeah! I'm down for that! Just give me a sec and I'll be all ready to roll. Okay, I'm all set. Let's do this! Take this!
I'm just getting started.
Our camp is completely wrecked!
Go. You two are cleaning it up.
Yes, Shion.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zeugles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day, but you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you, I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.